Everyone, I'm very happy to have with me a dear student, Sakshi Kaushik. Welcome, Sakshi. And this
Thank you,
is
ma'am.
yet another series of, student-teacher talk where we thought कि हम लोग directly we will come and talk with these students, take your queries on various perspectives, be it strategy, be it planning, or how to study. So today we have Sakshi with us. Sakshi, I will start by saying, why don't you introduce yourself first, beta?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, I am Sakshi Kaushik from GMC Badaयूं, Government Medical College Badaयूं.
Okay.
Kindly just gave second year prof and entered third year of MBBS. And
Great.
I have second year tuition classes, regular tuition classes of DAMS on eMedicoz app.
Great. So Sakshi, इससे पहले कि you start firing your questions on me, I will first ask you, how has the experience been so far with us?
Ma'am,
How were your second year exams?
मैम सो अमेजिंग एग्जाम ऑल सारे के सारे क्वेश्चंस नोट्स में से होते थे. इवन माय फ्रेंड्स हैव टेकन देयर ऑनलाइन क्लासेस टू. उनके में सारे टॉपिक्स भी नहीं होते थे, वो लोग मेरे नोट्स से फोटोज लेते रहते थे. एंड दैट फीलिंग इज सो अमेजिंग कि आप जो कोचिंग ले रहे हो उसके नोट्स आपके फोटोज लेते थे. बहुत ही अमेजिंग थे और ऑल टीचर्स आर सो अमेजिंग. एंड I just love DAMS. कितना भी कोई मुझे वो करते मैं DAMS के ही रहते हैं. DAMS is best coaching for NEET, next and for professional exams.
That's very sweet of you, Sakshi. हम कोशिश करेंगे कि हम आपकी expectations के हिसाब से और अच्छा भी perform करें. And this is why ये हमने एक series रखा जिसमें हमें लगा कि we should reach out to students. Let us hear their queries. Let us see what they want to ask और उनके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है. तो साक्षी मुझे बताओ कि आज what do you really want to ask me today?
मैम जैसे मैंने अभी जस्ट सेकंड ईयर के एग्जाम दिए हैं एंड आई
हाँ
हैव
जी.
एंटर्ड थर्ड ईयर. तो
हाँ
मैम
जी.
इट इज सो कंफ्यूजिंग टू सी विच कोर्स आई शुड ज्वाइन. रेगुलर टीएनडी फाउंडेशन कोर्स, क्योंकि वहाँ पे बहुत सारे कोर्सेज है, सारे अच्छे हैं. मतलब इस टाइप के कोर्सेज में मैम अगर आप हेल्प कर सके तो कौन सा कोर्स बेस्ट है फॉर थर्ड ईयर स्टूडेंट? फाउंडेशन, रेगुलर टीएनडी?
That is great. तो ठीक है साक्षी, I think मैं it's a good question क्योंकि it will help you plan कि आपको कैसे अपनी पढ़ाई को आगे प्लान भी करना है. So सबसे पहले तो exactly जैसे आपने बोला फर्स्ट और सेकंड ईयर के लिए तो हमारे पास फर्स्ट ईयर ट्यूशंस हैं, फिर सेकंड ईयर ट्यूशंस हैं जो आप अभी कर रहे थे, और कई बार बच्चे दोनों फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड प्रॉफ इकट्ठे भी करते हैं हमारे साथ, which is called as pre-foundation. Right. So now, since you're going to enter third year, Sakshi, so the options you have are foundation courses. Then you can take a 2-year regular course as well, है ना? और फिर आता है TND course. So सबसे पहले I'll tell you how to decide on what to take. So for somebody who is entering into third year or entering into final year, right? सबसे पहले हमें क्या सोचना चाहिए कि for the exam preparation there are 3 levels, right? The first level is content building, Sakshi. Yes, so you have, जैसे अभी आपने भी बोला that when you were preparing for your prof exams, you could do this from DAMS notes itself, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So similarly, when you want to prepare for entrance exam also, the first building block is content. Yes, so we should have a good content. Now, what do we mean by good content? Good content means something which is very high yielding, but at the same time it is crisp, it is doable. Doable का मतलब क्या है? That you should be able to read it multiple times also. बिल्कुल ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि वो इतना वास्ट है कि एक बार ही नहीं खत्म हो रहा, और अगर एक बार खत्म हो गया तो रिवाइज नहीं हो पा रहा, राइट? एंड यहीं पे साक्षी आपको एडवांटेज फील होना शुरू हो जाएगा. व्हेन यू आर रीडिंग दीज नोट्स बच्चे फॉर योर प्रोफेशनल ईयर्स, by the time you reach your internship or your exam going year, आप आपने already actually आपके notes आपने 2 या 3 बार पढ़ लिए होंगे. So it will give you so much confidence कि आपका content is ready, right? So the first building block is content. So for that, बच्चे, what I will suggest for someone who is entering into third year, both courses are very good. You can take foundation course, especially आपके लिए मैं बोलूँगी आप foundation course ले सकते हो because you've already done a second year tuition with us, right? So the foundation course बच्चे, as you know, अभी हमारे सारे courses parallel चलते हैं, live on the app also and face to face also. So you can, आप अपने center में भी कर सकते हो, आप live सीधा app पे भी कर सकते हो. एंड एट द सेम टाइम जैसे ही आप ज्वाइन करते हो ऑन डे 1 itself you will get a complete video library also. तो इसका मतलब है दो चीजें हमें समझना है. One, you will have a backup video library of all your 3rd and 4th year subjects अगर आप foundation course लेते हो, which will be available for you from day 1. उसका क्या फायदा मैं बताऊंगी. But second thing is that you will also have your own live classes of 3rd and 4th year subjects if you take a foundation course. For someone जिसने हमारे साथ second year tuition या first year tuition नहीं किया है, उनके लिए I would suggest that they should go for a regular course, right? The difference is that in regular course, हम लोग will cover all 19 subjects instead of covering only 3rd and 4th year, right? So somebody who's not done a second year tuition or not done a pre-foundation course should rather join, you can do a regular course. Or regular course comes with all inclusions. Matlab, it will also come with a complete set of video library of all 19 subjects from day 1 itself. जैसे ही आप join करोगे, आपको latest lectures of all 19 subjects आपके app पे already मिलेंगे. उसके साथ साथ you will have your live two-way interactive classes, है ना? Two-way interactive मतलब आप chat कर सकते हो, आप अपना doubt पूछ सकते हो. The class is happening at the time you are seeing it. Yes, so and as I said, the benefit is कि एक तो schedule होगा आपका जो live classes का होगा, but मान लो other than the live class आपको मन कर रहा है कि यार ये कुछ चीजें path में cover हुई थी, I want to revise it. तो क्या है ना, you will have your pathology videos also with you, so you can go back and see something. Similarly, आप medicine पढ़ रहे हो मगर आपका मन कर रहा है यार why not correlate this with some other subject जो मेरा weak है, तो उसका वीडियो आपके पास ऑलरेडी है, आप पढ़ सकते हो. तीसरा एडवांटेज, मान लो अभी आप मेडिसिन लेट्स से एक्टिवली पढ़ रहे हो मगर आपके कॉलेज में लेट्स से ऑफ्था चल रही है, आप चाहते हो कि ऑफ्था भी आप साथ साथ पढ़ लो, तो योर वीडियो लाइब्रेरी इज अवेलेबल विद यू. यस, द थर्ड एडवांटेज ऑफ द रेगुलर कोर्सेज कि वो इंटीग्रेटेड होता है ना. मैंने पहले भी एक वीडियो में समझाया है इंटीग्रेटेड का क्या मतलब है. Integrated means although we would be doing subject wise, but first we will cover a topic from all subjects. For example, बच्चे जैसे let's say in medicine you are reading the cardiovascular system, so at the same time सबसे पहले we'll cover cardiovascular in medicine, then we'll cover cardiovascular in physio, then we'll cover it in pharma and so on, right? So it is integrated. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And when it comes to content building, जैसे मैंने कहा, foundation or regular course would be best suited for you, which means someone who is entering into 3rd year and has covered 1st and 2nd year subjects with us, right? अगर किसी ने 1st, 2nd year नहीं cover किया है, उनके लिए regular is better because it will cover all 19 subjects. Okay? Now, not just that, आपने मुझसे एक और चीज पूछा कि क्या inclusions होते हैं उसके, है ना? So regular course would come with all inclusions, which means there are a lot of extra sessions we do for our regular batch students. जैसे कि there are integrated MCQ rounds, right? Which is only MCQ discussion. It is held every Tuesday at 9 PM. वो भी live होता है. So not just that, वो integrated round का मतलब क्या है? We will be doing MCQ discussions. और ये हमारे फाउंडेशन बैचेस को भी ये एक्सेस है. सो वेदर यू टेक फाउंडेशन कोर्स और वेदर यू टेक रेगुलर कोर्स इन योर 3rd ईयर, दोनों में ही मैक्सिमम इंक्लूजन्स होते हैं, राइट? सो स्पेशल अट्रैक्शंस आर दीज इंटीग्रेटेड एमसीक्यू राउंड्स व्हिच हैपन एवरी ट्यूसडे, जिसमें कि 2 टीचर पर्सपेक्टिव होगा, आपके लिए एमसीक्यू डिस्कशन होगा. So we'll be covering medicine aspect and let's say pharma aspect of that MCQ and so on, right? Not just that, for you people, because you're also going to appear for your professional exams, and not just that, the pattern of the exams is also changing. आपने सुना भी होगा next आने वाला है या NEET अब ज़्यादा clinical हो गया है. So to cover that aspect also, another extra session which is again given to both these students, whether you are foundation or you are regular, उसको हम कहते हैं clinical grand rounds, right? वो होता है live every Wednesday. So ये extra sessions हैं which are included as a part of your course, whether it is foundation or regular. These are live sessions. Clinical grand rounds में क्या होता है? They will be completely like your ward leaves. आपको याद है ना जैसे आपका वाइवा होता है. Suppose आप एक दिन OPD में जा रहे हो. So we will discuss an OPD case completely from the clinical point of view. उसमें हम MCQ discuss नहीं करेंगे मगर clinical aspects discuss करेंगे. But वही चीजें directly आप देखोगे, they will be asked to you in your vivas, they will be asked to you as one-liners in the exams also, right? या वही चीज कभी कभी जब आपको हम OPD के basis में बता रहे होते हैं, you will realize the same thing can come as an MCQ in the entrance exam also, right? So regular course and foundation course comes with these extra sessions. Not just that, you would also have your class tests, which are subject wise, apart from giving you SWTs as well as grant tests. So वो तो है ही, उसके अलावा एक हर subject के बाद आपको एक class test भी मिलेगा. And now we are thinking of actually adding a discussion also with it, so that it gives you an extra advantage.
Yes, ma'am.
So वो भी मिलता है. So almost everything is included in these two things, ताकि आपको कोई भी चीज कहीं और से ना पढ़नी पड़े. It is a 360-degree perspective. Whatever you need, it will also have DQB. It will also come with doubt solving sessions. So हम लोग DAMS में ऐप पे आपके लिए special live doubt solving sessions भी करेंगे, which will also be MCQ based. So हमारा गोल ये रहता है कि हमें आपको हर एग्जाम की तैयारी करानी है once you are with us. So irrespective of whether you have to appear for a viva or you have to appear for your prof exam जहाँ पे लंबे questions और answers लिखने होते हैं, or you have to appear for NEET or NEXT or INICET. So what we believe is that irrespective of what the name of the exam is, our student should be able to do well in any of these once the content is built properly. So that is what our target is. और उसके साथ साथ we ensure that we give you enough MCQ practice, है ना?
Yes,
and the good thing is, जो मैं आपको specially बताना चाहूंगी, that both the foundation and regular course also comes with our next generation concept books. और अगर तो उसको देखेगी साक्षी, आपको बहुत मजा आएगा वो books देखकर. वो बुक्स ऐसे बनाई गई है ना,
सेकंड ईयर वाले में I had it.
Yes, so you will love them even more for your clinical subjects. उसमें the idea is every subject में every topic has been written or given to you in concise format. You can carry them during your live classes. तो आप देखोगे already बहुत सारे tables, images are already given to you. So they are like your notes itself, but made by the teacher for you. Right? So वो सब वहाँ पे होता है. Images के साथ में blank spaces होती हैं where you can write whatever the teacher is telling you. The best part of the next generation concept books is that at the end of it, we've given you worksheets. Did you attempt the worksheets?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So worksheets are based on active recall. So मान लो आपने एक chapter आज पढ़ा और आपको लगता है कि after a week or 10 days I will forget it. So instead of going through the entire video all over again, we want you to attempt that worksheet now. So this is called as spaced revision. Yes. So it will tell you कि कौन सी चीजें आपको याद रह रही हैं और कौन सी आपके लिए volatile हैं, so that next time when you study that topic, you know exactly what to do. Yes. So as I said, we'll give you everything. So we'll give you notes, we'll give you images, we'll give you tabulated things, we'll give you MCQ practice, we'll give you class test, subject test, as well as grant test, right? So ये आपका first base है, which is content building. Now once you are done with content building, तो साक्षी आपके लिए अभी TND नहीं है, because you have not yet covered the 3rd and 4th year subjects with us.
Yes.
But once the content building is done, it's like कि वो आपकी building की base है ना? Now जब base बन जाते हैं, आप उसके ऊपर you can make multiple stories, right? So similarly, now what we will do is, once you have a good base or content building, the next level that you should do is test and discussion course, right? So that is TND. And for you, I will suggest, Sakshi, that is an excellent course to do once you are in the exam going year. Matlab, अब जैसे 3rd and 4th year में, let's say you are doing a foundation course with us, right? In the internship, जब आपके पास टाइम भी कम होता है, so at that time it is difficult to make content because you know you have to go to the wards, you have to do your duties, तो पढ़ाई के लिए टाइम कम मिलता है.
Yes, ma'am.
Ideally you should finish your note making and your content building by the beginning of your internship. Yes. And then during the internship year, which is going to be your exam going year, you should follow up with a test and discussion course, right? Now, test and discussion course is a different concept. वो हमने DAMS में introduce ही किया था. The idea is कि इसमें आपको हम targets देते हैं. Okay. For example, we will say that you are being given 1 week, and at the end of 1 week, you will have a test, जिसका एक predefined course होगा. The course would be told to you. So during that 1 week, you will have to prepare that topic or subject or the subtopics provided to you by yourself. And that is why the content has to be ready. So what you will do now is you will quickly revise your notes, जो आपने पहले बनाए हैं.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll practice some questions, let's say from the DQB, or you can practice previous year questions. And this is again something that I want to tell you. Ki DAMS mein, when you join a regular course or a foundation course with us, you will also be given access to PYQs. ठीक है? PYQs क्या होते हैं? Previous year questions.
Previous year questions.
Very good. So PYQs में क्या होता है? DAMS का USP क्या है कि they come with video discussions. So short, crisp video discussions of previous year questions are given to you. And इसमें हम आपको सारा access देते हैं, which means previous year questions of NEET, previous year questions of AIIMS or INICET. And good 4 to 6 year PYQs are available with video discussions, right? So जब आपको test and discussion के लिए ready होना होता है, आपको अपने notes पढ़ने चाहिए. Then you should do MCQs from your DQB, practice some previous year questions, and then attempt the test.
Test. Okay.
Yes. So it is a live test जो आपके ऐप पे आपको access मिल जाएगा और आप ऐप पे टेस्ट कभी भी दे सकते हो, राइट? वो लाइव हो जाएगा, आप उसको दे सकते हो at your own convenience. Yes. मगर उसका जो डिस्कशन होगा उसका एक स्लॉट होगा या टाइम फ्रेम होगा which will be provided to you. Okay. So उस टाइम पे you have to log in for the discussion of that test. Now, how is this different from a regular or a foundation course? The idea of test and discussion course is, number one, to give you orientation or approach to solve MCQs. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है बेटा that when we are reading from the notes, हमें लगता है कि हमें ये चीज आ गई है. Yes? But when the same thing is asked in a twisted manner in an MCQ, we get confused. So what we have to learn now is that although I'm good with my content, but how do I approach an MCQ? Yes. So that is the first purpose of test and discussion. The second purpose of test and discussion is you should know how to rule out options. Very important. है ना? Because MCQ exam is all about options. Sometimes क्या होता है? The topic seems very easy. But when you read the options, they are so close to each other that majority students will get confused between two options. है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Which means we have to learn the art of solving MCQs, how to rule out an option, how to see which is a better answer amongst if you're confused between the two, right? Because final exam will be in this format. Okay? तीसरा purpose of test and discussion is to keep you updated as well. So मान लो आपने अपने 3rd and 4th year में you have finished your content building. Now medical science is always evolving. So guidelines keep changing. Stagings and classifications keep changing. So the third purpose of test and discussion is कि जो भी कुछ updates आएंगे उसके लिए you don't have to do a regular course all over again. So if you join test and discussion, it is our duty as faculty to keep you updated with whatever changes are happening so that you are perfectly ready in your exam going year. Okay. The fourth purpose of test and discussion is to tell you what pattern is exactly coming in the exams, right? हर एग्जाम जैसे आपने सुना भी होगा साक्षी कि मैं अभी थोड़ी देर पहले भी ये बात बोल रही थी, the pattern of NEETPG is changing.
Yes, ma'am.
So from one-liners, it has shifted to short clinical vignettes. There are image-based questions. INICET में the multiple completion type questions, match the following type questions, है ना? So the fourth purpose of test and discussion is to orient the student to the current pattern of exam. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए that I go to the exam center and I get overwhelmed कि अरे ये तो pattern मैंने कभी practice ही नहीं किया, या you know how to do it in a fixed amount of time. So time management and current pattern are also MCQ skills that you have to learn. So test and discussion is an excellent course to follow up once your content is ready. इसका मतलब एग्जाम गोइंग ईयर में जब आपको अपने नोट्स दोबारा रिवाइज करने हैं, then it's a good idea that you should go through a test and discussion course for all the reasons that I said. Also, you know, test and discussion course जो है उसमें I would say it also comes with all inclusions. So for example, I was telling you that there are integrated MCQ rounds, there are clinical grand rounds. Yes, ये सारा access is also given to TND students. And एक और चीज मैं बताऊंगी that you should know it, especially because you are still in your undergraduation. Do you know that we also have practical courses?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Great. So वो practical courses का access बच्चे आपको आपके foundation course में भी मिलेगा, आपके regular course में भी मिलेगा और आपके TND course में भी मिलेगा. So we also give access to practical courses because a lot of MCQs these days are coming from practical examination of the patients as well. Yes. So आप देखो कि INICET maybe they'll give you an image and they'll ask you what test is it, what is it done for, what is the correct way of doing a test. Yes. So, you know, the practical courses are also add-on courses which we give to all our 3 batches: foundation batch, regular batch, test and discussion batch. Apart from that, TND में भी आपको you will get access to online test series जिसमें SWTs होते हैं, grand test होते हैं. You will get access to DQB also, and you will also get access to special sessions. Now, DAMS में हम लोग कुछ special sessions करते हैं. For example, DVT. It's called as DAMS Visual Treat.
Visual treatment. Yes.
So it's like a mega revision session that we do every year for upcoming NEETPG exam. So इसका भी access मिलता है in regular also, in TND also. Then AIIMS capsule, which is one of our most renowned courses for INICET exam. उसमें से बहुत MCQs directly आते हैं. वो भी access आपको TND में भी मिलेगा, regular course में भी मिलेगा. So whatever new courses we add, like पिछले साल lockdown में we did emergency case scenarios. We did, you know, these were like a special sessions. क्योंकि एम्स एग्जाम्स में बहुत सारे केसेस ऐसे इमरजेंसी केस मैनेजमेंट पे आ रहे थे, सो वी मेड अ स्पेशल कैप्सूल फॉर दैट. सो वो सारा एक्सेस भी मिलता है. सो यू नो, इफ यू रियलाइज दैट वंस यू आर विद अस, एज आई सेड, हमारा गोल है टू गिव यू अ 360 डिग्री पर्सपेक्टिव and you will get access to everything that we do, especially in our regular course or a TND course or a foundation course. Right? So this is how बच्चे that you should decide कि हमें कौन सा कोर्स करना चाहिए. So first step is content building. Second step is MCQ approach. So जिसके लिए आपका TND program होता है. And Sakshi, I'm sure you would know that, you know, that DAMS में भी there are multiple types of TNDs, especially 3 types I will tell you. So one is called as a NEETPG TND. So that is primarily for NEETPG. And you know, these have like 75 questions, papers, and clinical subjects will have 2 or 3 papers. जैसे medicine, surgery में हो सकता है 3 पेपर भी आए, obs and gynae में 2 पेपर आते हैं, shorter subjects में you'll have 1 paper. There are about 6 to 8 hour discussions that we do live for them. And then we have a special TND which is called as INICET TND. That is कि ये तुझे इसलिए बता रही हूँ, although you are a छोटा बच्चा अभी, but I want you to know that you should know that if you are doing well in your undergraduation, you know, you should definitely think of attempting the central institutes right in your first go. ऐसे मत सोचना कि you know ये बाद में करेंगे या ये ज़्यादा difficult होता है या competition ज़्यादा होता है. No. So if you are doing well, if you are consistent in your undergraduation years, INICET is now a common exam for these central institutes. So uske liye we have a special TND which again has only INICET pattern questions. वो वाले topics हम पूछते हैं जो central institutes are fond of asking, and therefore it becomes very, very high yielding for INICET especially. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
और inclusions मगर दोनों में same होते हैं. INICET TND लो या NEETPG TND दो, दोनों में inclusions होते हैं. And third thing that we have launched over last 2 to 3 years, और वो एक big hit है, वो है fast track TND. Fast track से जैसे नाम समझ में आता है ना, this is at a rapid pace. So ये TND is specially for revision close to the exams. For example, जैसे अभी साक्षी exam आने वाला है May end में, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
ये जो 2 to 3 months before the exam होते हैं, उसमें fast track TND is super useful. These are shorter TNDs with only 50 MCQs. They don't come with inclusions. But इनका फायदा क्या है कि end में ना बहुत बार हमें समझ नहीं आता when things are so voluminous कि revise क्या करना है.
Yes, ma'am.
Then this is the time when we should use the fast track TND. So इसमें जो topics हैं वो हम लोग बनाते हैं with taking in consideration of what has been asked over last so many years. 4-5 years के questions देखकर, pattern देखकर we'll make these papers. So they will tell you where to channelize your energy, especially close to the exam. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि close to the exam you can't revise everything all over again. So
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
to go selective and you have to do it multiple times. So उसके लिए fast track TND gives you a direction कि भाई मुझे medicine is so vast. अब मेरे को medicine exam से पहले what should I read? So then अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, आप fast track TND का पेपर लो, उसमें जो टॉपिक्स कवर्ड हैं पहले वो रिवाइज करो and then we will think of other topics. So grossly I think this is what you should know so that you are able to plan your subsequent years.
Yes, ma'am.
In fact I will really appreciate you Sakshi क्योंकि बहुत कम बच्चे होते हैं जो प्लान करते हैं before starting their studies. लोग क्या करते हैं, बस वो बोलते हैं okay I am studying for 10 hours but they don't plan it well. So it is very haphazard. But if you are well aware on what sequence you are supposed to do the things, you will be able to use them more effectively and efficiently. So
Yes, ma'am.
I hope I've answered your queries
Yes, ma'am.
regarding which course to join and when to join. है ना?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. This was so helpful for me. And अभी तो foundation course ही करूँगी, फिर TND.
बिल्कुल.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think that would be appropriate for you because आप अभी third year में जाने वाले हो. So first
Yes,
we will think of covering our third and fourth year subjects क्योंकि आप second year tuition already कर भी चुके हो.
Yes,
And then
ma'am.
internship में following it up with TND will be super high, high yielding for you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. This was so helpful. And it was so pleasure to meet you again.
No, it is my pleasure. Anything else, beta, you want to ask me? Please feel free. कुछ भी और तेरे
Ma'am.
मन में है, you want to ask?
No, ma'am. This was so enough.
ये overwhelming था, but I know कि ये common doubt है और ये सच में कभी-कभी नहीं समझ में आता that what is appropriate for me at this point of time, है ना? So
Yes,
उसको
ma'am.
step by step लेते हैं. पहले हम content building पे focus करते हैं और फिर हम MCQ skill पे भी focus करेंगे.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? ठीक है साक्षी, it was an absolute pleasure. अगर कुछ भी और मन कर रहा है, you want to ask, I'm still here. Otherwise, I would say it was such a pleasure to meet you, and I hope you enjoy in your third and fourth years. Do
Ma'am,
attend your
पढ़ते हैं तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन होता है कि नोट्स भी पढ़े, बुक भी पढ़े. प्रॉफ के लिए बहुत ज्यादा कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है कि नोट्स पढ़े या बुक पढ़े, क्योंकि सिर्फ एक 1 नाइट मिलती है पढ़ने के लिए, उसमें आप नोट्स और बुक दोनों तो रिवाइज नहीं कर पाते हैं.
नहीं, इसीलिए ना साक्षी, this is why it is important that you should make your own set of handwritten notes.
Yes,
because initially you will read your standard textbooks with your notes. उसमें भी पहले notes पढ़ो, फिर standard textbooks पढ़ो.
Yes, ma'am.
But 2 days before the exam or 3 days before the exam, it is not possible to go through the core textbooks all over again. So
Yes,
at
ma'am.
that time, you should be ready with your handy notes because you will be able to read them at a faster mode. You will be familiar with them, और आप उसको revise ज़्यादा बार कर पाओगे. So close
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
exam textbook नहीं पढ़ना है बेटा.
यस मैम, थैंक यू सो मच मैम।
है ना?
ये तो बहुत ही बड़ा क्वेश्चन था, क्योंकि सेकंड ईयर के एग्जाम्स में मैंने नोट्स भी बनाए थे और बुक्स भी पढ़ी थी, फिर ऐसे लगता है पूरे साल बुक पढ़ी है, अब एग्जाम के टाइम में बुक नहीं पढ़ रहे। यस मैम, तो बस यही कंफ्यूजन रहता है कि नोट्स पढ़े या बुक पढ़े एग्जाम टाइम में।
बिल्कुल, एग्जाम टाइम पे बेटा अपने नोट्स पढ़ो, और जब आप नोट्स शुरू से कंसिस्टेंटली पढ़ रहे होगे और साथ साथ अपनी स्टैंडर्ड टेक्स्ट बुक पढ़ रहे होगे, यू विल हैव कॉन्फिडेंस। तो डर नहीं लगेगा, बिकॉज यू नो दैट द मटेरियल यू हैव is from standard places, you have understood concepts, you've learned the application. Now is the time only to revise so that you know how to write things, how to answer things in the vivas or in your practical exams, है ना?
ओके मैम, थैंक यू सो मच मैम, थैंक यू सो मच।
और बिल्कुल घबराने की बात नहीं है, you know, अभी don't get overwhelmed. My advice to you would be that consistency is the key, Sakshi. ठीक है? I don't want you to read 12 hours, not at all, not even 10 hours, not even 8 hours. Even if you read consistently for 4 to 5 hours every day for next 2 years of yours, which are your third and fourth years, attend your clinics, take interest, I am sure you'll do very well. So consistency is very important. और एक जो आपने अच्छी चीज करी है, to start early. जब भी हमारे पास we have a bigger task in hand, if we break it into smaller parts and we do it over a period of time, तो वो task थोड़ा आसान हो जाता है। नहीं तो यही सब कुछ हमें सीधा internship में करना पड़ेगा, and then it becomes very overwhelming.
Thank you so much मैम।
चलो, take care of your health, both physical and mental. Enjoy भी करना है, पढ़ाई भी करनी है, but focus रखना है।
Yes मैम, yes, thank you so much मैम।
Thank you, Sakshi. It was a pleasure to be with you here. God bless you, beta.
Thank you so much मैम।
Take care and keep smiling.
Thank you so much।
Bye-bye.
Bye.